Alright, so today we're in my restaurant to get number one in the world. And I actually have a great start right already. I have $6 and 2 million. But before I show you that, while I was making the intro, this happened. So it's definitely roasted. There's no so it's gonna be. What did I tell you? It's Russo! Look at his face. Look at his eyes. Look at his hair. Look at his mic. Gamer mic. It's Russo! You gotta buy me! Subscribe to me. I am hilarious. I am amazing. Bye. Anyways, after Russo left, I deleted everything. Everything. Except that. I mean, what? And I had to kick all my customers. All my 140,000 customers out. Just so I can make my restaurant slightly better. It wasn't like I could just close the restaurant and nothing bad would ever happen. I am so stupid. But yeah, anyways, so now we're gonna get to the good stuff. And we're gonna start designing the new restaurant to get number one. But first, let's just. It's been 10 hours of mindlessly cooking, and now it's gone. My brain is so huge. Anywho, it's time to get planning. The first thing I immediately started to do was testing. I figured out if I wanted the best setup, I needed to deepen my knowledge about the game. And I began testing how fast customers eat, and is it for like a certain type of food there's different speed, or is everything just the same speed? And other questions like how fast does the workers move? How fast does the customers move? How how fast can the dishwasher be? Well, like wash the dishes, and how fast can the oven make the food or the cook make the food? So I began testing, and I mean testing. All right, I had to sit there with like a timer, and I just stared the customers in the eyes, right in the eyes. I'm not sure what they were gonna think about me. I guess I'm looking at them eat food, order food, and not say a word, but I don't think they were that scared. So I just kept testing and testing and testing for, I would say, roughly 40 minutes. Until I began having an idea of how I wanna, do everything. The first thing is I made a sheet of paper, and on it is just everything that I've recorded for 40 minutes. I have it. You can hear it. Can't see it. Ha ha ha. Poor. But, you know it's here. Or do you? I'm so funny, like, oh my gosh. But, so, I'll actually tell you what I wrote down. It takes 3 seconds for the customer to take the order, 1 second to cook. And, it's unknown how long the worker needs to move around because well, if the seat is far away, they're gonna have to move more. They're gonna have to walk more. But if the seat is close to them, like the customer is close to them, then they have to walk like 3 steps and then they serve the customer. And so that's a variable. We're not sure how much time that's gonna be. And then it takes 8 seconds for the customer to like choose what they want. So then they select, they go look through the menu and then select what they want. And it also takes a certain amount of time for the customer to move around. I'm not sure how much, because it depends on how far the chair is for the customer to move to and get to and everything. And while I was recording the video, somebody decided to barge in and stare at my customers. How rude. Why would you stare at my customers? Now they're not gonna want to eat food. So rude. Wow. But let's continue after that person just rudely interrupted. Yes, so 45 seconds is needed for the customer to eat, which is wow. Some of them are eating like, what is it? Octopuses in 45 seconds. Like, there's people like eating rice in 45 seconds. Like, what? I can finish it at max like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It takes me at least like 5 minutes. What? 45 seconds? And of lobster, you eat the whole thing. 45 seconds. Like, I haven't even ate a lobster before. Like, I never ate a lobster before, but like, it's so how like different gonna be from a crab and a donut. It's just a donut, but bigger. Yeah. But with all of those calculations in mind, we know that how long it's gonna take for one person to be completely served. And I just want to tell you that as soon as you serve the customer, as soon as the waiter picks up the stash of money they left, another customer comes in to fill in that person's spot. Which means that's why I didn't calculate how long it takes for them to leave. Right? Because as soon as they get up, they finish eating, as they leave the tip and they get up and leave. So it's just how long the workers need to move again. Meaning I had to add the workers movement twice. But that's what I got for the first like 40 minutes of the video. And after that, I decided to try out some layouts. First, I did this layout that I learned from Carbon Meister. Mr. Meister? Meister? Mr. Meister. Okay, it's just a big YouTuber. Well, it's not really big. I'm bigger than him. He only has like 266K, I think. Or no, 25K. And that's 25. Bro, I have 30 something. Get better. But his layout was honestly just amazing. So I just set it up. Then I went shopping, because shopping sounds great. And I don't know, I just had a moment where I just thought about it. About the price of everything. Okay, so listen, okay? Counters in this game cost $1,200. Alright? And like just normal tables cost like $700. Like, what? Okay, maybe if the counter attracts customers more, that's more worth it. I don't know, but it doesn't. that's the problem. Like, if that was the case, sure, everybody would be using counters, but no, it doesn't work like that. So basically, you're spending an extra $500 for a chunkier block. Chunky block. Like, why would I want a chunkier block than before? Like, what's the point? What's the point? Like, what's the point? So, well, that was how, like, I was just thinking about that for the, like, I don't know, like, 20 minutes until I went back and then finished the rest of the layouts. And I actually found out something else, too. What I've been considering was one customer. My formula only worked for one customer. So when I actually opened a restaurant, that means there will be multiple customers coming. And if with this layout, there's only one dishwasher and one oven and one order stand, all in the center. Because everything is clubbed up in the center, everybody needs to, well, the workers need to come to the center to, like, put the order down, cook the food, and use the dishwasher, which naturally means they just have to turn their body, which is faster than moving around, I think. And so the customers have to go there too if they want a tip. And I was, well, just waiting to see what the results were until I noticed the dishwasher was overflowing by a lot. As in, like, I saw maybe coins, well, money, or actually, like, people had money in their hands, right? Like, the waiters already got their empty plates. We already paid, and then the waiters went and grabbed the plate. But as soon as they put the plate in, they're basically as good as done. Like, they just put the plate in. I think God found out I sinned or something. My whole screen blacked out, and I looked Satan right in the eyes. And I clicked left click on my mouse, and then everything went back to normal. So if there's silence in the middle of the video, then that's probably what happened. I don't remember where I was at. Anyways, yeah. So because the dishwasher was overflowing, sometimes if I had, let's say, more customers coming in, which usually I have, like, well, usually with this layout right now, you could have up to like 120 something, 28, I think, which is like, what? Like, I. I'm averaging 20 right now because I just opened my restaurant and it's already overflowing, so that's not gonna work. And so I added more dishwashers and ovens. I am so smart. But that brings us to the end of the video. Subscribe, sub to me. Goodbye.